Somebody else might cut this up.
I
wish we had a box cutter.
I do.
You said I was just gonna let you suffer.
Well, I was gonna bring it out.
I can't believe.
I hope it doesn't stink.
Oh, what? I thought you were just shaking your butt. She farted.
What the fuck?
Wait, you were gonna leave just for me shaking my butt?
I was joking.
That's crazy.
Wow. Erin, do you want your little saucer?
Yeah, just a minute.
What do I want to paint?
I'm trying to organize my area.
I don't know if I want to do something hard.
I'll only play with that cardboard.
I don't know if I want to sign myself up for torment.
Don't you always when you're doing that?
I saw one that was literally the same as your pumpkin. You did that one near the Van Gogh thing. A Starry Night.
Yeah, that was kind of easy to do.
Y'all still never replaced this filter, did you?
No, because I got to the point where it's like, well, we're getting ready to move.
I did. Yeah.
For the past year. Well, we're getting ready to move.
You want a plate?
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, I need one.
What do you think this is?
I can use somebody. Okay.
Here, let me just bring the whole roll.
Oh wait, maybe I should do that. Like a little cat.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. You gotta take your tag off first. I'm gonna go put my ring in my bag.
Please don't yell at me. Whoa!
What's this?
Don't do that. Ew, this is a horrible angle of me. Y'all just gonna see me doing this all the time.
Your posture is crazy there.
Now I'm gonna have to. Oh.
Oh, he tooted. That happens to me all the time there.
I've never had that happen in this chair.
Oh, I thought you meant farting like that. I was like, well, she did do that before, so maybe she did it again. Okay.
You know that I do tonight. Okay, so should I do the cacti? Or should I do like this?
That's really pretty.
Ooh, that's cool. I would do that.
Okay, here, we'll do that. Oh, you think you special or something? You got a box.
Okay, Mr. Toolbox. Your whole toolbox up there.
What'd you just call me?
You hurt me. I also have this acrylic.
Whoa, watch your mouth. I'm gonna have to bleep
This is
that.
a Christian channel.
The whole
I
time
also
I'm
have
on the
this-
video and bleeps.
Acrylic coating if we want to protect our painting.
Thanks. I feel like every single video I end up hearing, as soon as I start talking, it's just that. Look at this.
You get a paint over.
Go, you need some goof off.
Yeah.
We have goo gone upstairs.
I don't need it. I'm just gonna paint over.
Goof off.
Is that what it's called?
I think
just
it's
gonna
goo
put it-
gone.
Let me look.
I'm probably just gonna put that on the back side. It's freaking wet. Do you think the wetness is gonna?
Literally, one of the top searching goof off versus goo gone.
Okay, so they're the same thing.
I need some goof off.
That is so funny. I did not know.
Do you guys want to?
You said, oh, so you're a crazy person talking to me right now.
What'd you say?
You guys want to goof off?
Always. Okay,
Okay.
I have some. Yeah, that was wild.
You took it too far.
I think he's doing drugs.
What?
Why? Let's
He's
do
just
this
doing a
guy,
little
sweetie.
pot. It's not that bad.
Doing what?
A little
Alright.
pot. Little weed.
I'll support
Gummy.
that homophobic agenda.
Y'all heard it here. Alyssa said he's doing a little pot. Not a big deal.
Listen,
Ooh, this paint's
I'm
nice
not
and
doing
nice.
it.
Look how nice
Can I
that
do
paint's.
some?
Yeah.
If
I
I
don't care.
if I need to.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, here's my pot ideas. Honey.
I saw that one. That one's
Boo.
cute. That one's cute.
It's cute. It's cute.
Wait, there's always this one.
That one's really fun.
Should we show the camera?
I was literally just telling Alyssa.
Minion. I'll zoom in on it when we edit.
I was like, anything.
This one's mine. Mushrooms. Jansen,
What do you
show
think?
yours to the camera.
1 second, I'm working.
What were you saying?
I was telling Aaron that I was telling you that anytime we paint something, that one of you will find a way to paint a minion on.
Oh yeah.
I love minions.
Okay.
Okay, this one's cute.
Can you all see that?
That one is really cute.
You all see that?
Blueberries.
Right.
Blueberries.
That's pretty cute. I saved a few on TikTok.
What?
I just said.
Do I want to use winter white or 21954E white?
I'll take 2145918.
I was trying not to give you a minute.
She never posts me.
She's.
You know what? He has a photo of you and him on his Bumble. Not
Do you
me.
want it? Do you want to be in it? There we go.
You and him at my wedding.
Was it a good picture though?
Yeah, it was that really good one.
Okay. Well, can you be that mad then?
I can't. Oh, he sent me your.
I can't. Y'all kind of ate.
He sent me your profile because there was like the friend review thing, where it's like I don't even know what yours said, but there's like a friend review, and he's like,
Spencer.
and he said, "Did you do the friend review?" And I said, "No." I don't even know what I would say.
Yeah. What would you say? Let's break it down.
What'd Spencer say?
Something comes off as defensive. I don't even know.
Let me look.
Which is not what I would say personally.
Well, he's Republican and I'm gay, so.
Why would you do him?
Well,
She's actually mad about it.
Well, I am kind of curious
it
why
was
you
years
wouldn't
ago.
pick. Why you wouldn't pick your besties.
I think it's just because I was like literally with him at work whenever I was doing it.
Okay.
It's somebody that comes off as easily defensive, but you don't get butthurt about stuff and have a good sense of humor. Because that was something that he thought wasn't, you know, with my personality and me being gay, that I would be like a really, probably in his eyes, one of those leftists.
It's
This
just
is pretty close to that green, or I need more white?
I think it's pretty close.
I'm gonna do a little bit, a tad more white.
I disagree.
Jansen
Oh,
has-
disagree with the white?
I think it's light enough.
Okay.
I was gonna say Jansen has thoughts about that.
Well, this is the color. I feel like it's still too bright still.
No.
Good.
Okay.
The gay has spoken.
I mean, are you wanting it to be green?
Yeah, I want it to be the same color as that. Do I need to turn my brightness up?
Maybe so, I don't know. I mean, technically it's your painting. You can do whatever color green you want.
It's like a pretty light.
Yeah.
This one.
I
right
watched Mickey Mouse Clubhouse like way too old.
Here. Oh, I did too.
Yeah.
I love Mickey
all of
Mouse.
us did.
Clubhouse.
Because we were mad it wasn't around when we were young enough.
Or this one. Should have tried this.
I mean, overall the honey's cute,
I think the fruit is so
but I think
cute.
the fruit is really.
I think the fruit's really cute too. It does look.
It
I
would look
mean,
more like potty.
y'all just look over and I made the minion.
She said, "All right, I've decided. We'll just do a painting on minion eyes."
You do a minion, I probably do standing ovation. I said, do it again. Okay.
We have a lot of music. So we can copyright.
Correct. But we have plenty of time to talk. Good thing we've been talking for the past 5 hours. I drove
I'll
all the
paint
way
you
here to
something.
give her her
Yeah,
gift.
I think I told you. She literally drove all the way here,
Okay, Aaron's extra though.
drove away, said, your gift's at the door.
I was literally in a rush too because I was going to my parents'. Oh, because of my mom's birthday, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I was going to my parents' house. Okay.
I'll
Do you
paint
think I
you
should
something.
start with more?
You want to paint you something for your birthday?
It's not my birthday.
Not you.
Your birthday is soon.
Yeah, my birthday is soon. What are we going to do?
Do you want me
Go to a
paint you
Drillers
something?
game and do 9 hot dogs and 9 beers?
Mason really wanted to
I
do
wanna go
that.
I really want to do it.
Can we
I
just
know
go,
I
like-
wouldn't be able to successfully do it, but like I want to try.
Can we just go to like literally anything else and do that? Why does it have to be the Drillers game?
Because it's just funnier. And
It's
they have
in
hot
the
dogs.
shade.
Baseball's boring.
I never disagreed with
No
that.
offense to the baseball community.
Baseball.
You just
people-
go for the vibes.
I
I
hope you're
think.
not watching. Also, apologies for my posture. Please don't judge.
I actually have little wooden ones when I thought I was going to be painting.
That's like professional.
What do you thought?
Bob Ross.
Are you trying to be a professional painter?
I wouldn't say that. I was just trying to, when I was looking for hobbies, because if I didn't have something to do, I was actually going insane.
And then she picked up a bowl of yarn
Man, before I found my yarn.
and a crochet needle, and it really took off.
Well, now I've gotten back into my embroidery.
I know, I've been loving those things.
What is that? I like the one that you're making. What is that one?
So one of my coworkers, there was like this whole thing one day where they were talking about Waffle House, and I don't even know what the thing was about. It was a whole thing,
Oh.
and he asked me to came up to me and specifically requested me to make one that said, "This isn't a Waffle House, it's a Waffle Home."
I think it's funny.
And I found one pattern on Etsy that had it, and it was that one, and it was perfect. It's only like $6 for the pattern.
Oh, I thought you were just like freehanding it.
I mean, I'm not, coming up with where it's, the pattern, I'm just looking at a piece of paper and like doing it.
Right. He's risen.
Earlier when we were singing, and we just hear Megan start singing it too.
Yeah, that was funny. He likes having fun.
Doesn't like going to movies though. Just kidding.
It's important to know that you miss out on singers because
Yeah, that was such a good one to miss out
I
on.
called him and I was like, you should have gone. We need to go.
I was gonna see it again.
I want to see it
It's
again.
definitely worth seeing twice. So you had a bad day. Take you one down.
Adi. I'm just trying to eat your plants.
Ollie?
It's pet safe.
Why do you look at me? It's plant safe, go ahead.
It's pet safe. Oops.
It's
It
plant
just
safe.
starts dying.
It's plant safe, how about it? Hey y'all. It's me, Ollie.
Nobody
talking
told
about-
me that I needed to do the bottom first.
Why does that look so funny on your hand?
You mean shave right now?
No, I'm just waiting for myself to dry.
Okay.
Whoa, why did I say it like that?
Alyssa is her own biggest op. Like,
Listen, why do you say it like that?
I'm just waiting for myself to dry. At least it wasn't on your watch band.
yeah, I guess.
Frick!
Y'all see that Dove soap did a thing with Crumble?
I did see that. It doesn't seem good.
Everyone
Doesn't
doing
seem
something with
safe.
Crumble. Crumble's doing anything to keep himself alive.
Crumble's not good. Any thoughts on that?
I'm sorry, you're not getting enough attention, buddy.
I was saying that to people at work, and they all said I was wrong, that Crumble's great.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Remember when you yelled at me over message? Because I said, we never do any of our little ideas.
Yes, because I'm always the one that has to plan everything.
If I slam this on your
You
head.
You guys have never planned anything ever, I'm pretty sure. I'm always the one that's like, okay, how about this day?
And I think it's okay.
For you.
Because I am bad at planning
Guys,
things.
I planned my wedding.
I barely remember plans.
You had a coordinator.
She didn't help me with anything except for making sure everything went smoothly on the day of. She did not do any planning. But she was helpful on the day of. Because otherwise I would have had to have somebody do that. But all those ideas were my ideas.
Taylor said, what do you get? I said, meatball. Oh my god, they had these shirts that were so funny in New York. They were at like every single gift shop that said, like they had different versions. They had like mommies or daddies, and it said like, daddy's little meatball.
That is so funny. You didn't get it?
No, but every time we passed it, I'm like, God, that's so funny. Mommy's little meatball. Ooh.
She's don't add that in.
Oh, we're leaving it in. You made me take out the last thing about, what was it about? Oh yeah.
Don't add
Leave
that.
that in.
No.
Erin, editing, leave that in.
Yeah.
Wait, did you leave the sticker on? What is that?
Wait.
It's just it's like literally printed into it.
On the left
So
side.
Wait.
And I love you like I love you. Ah. What's it? Oh, thank you.
Just dry. I'm about to lose it if this doesn't dry in 5 seconds. Elizabeth, your paint. It looks like cottage cheese.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
What do you want me to do about it?
I can't help it.
Hey, I'm from New York.
Hey, I'm walking here.
I'm walking.
I'll say it in this video.
I'm walking.
I told Mason I'd give him $5 if he didn't say it. And he didn't. You let me down. So, think about that.
Sorry.
I'm still thinking about the guy at the art thing that was like, how did they get so many great pieces in here?
The minion sculpture.
He literally stopped out of nowhere, literally like dumbfounded, looking at his wife like he's just walked into the coolest place on earth.
It did.
And he was right, because those pieces were selling for like $600,000.
Oh my god.
Y'all need to step it up.
Jason, you're doing the same thing we're doing.
Yeah, but I'm literally like fading.
Aaron, can you reach my water?
You're literally
I'm
closer
sorry.
to it than me.
I can't reach it. Okay. Well, if I knew it was gonna be that, I thought your arms were longer.
Aaron, can you come and get me water?
And I'm the mean one.
It was lazy, that's for sure.
And that's.
She said mean. I've never done such a thing.
Let's talk about the time Ash gave me an existential crisis at work because he told me I was rude.
Cash?
Yes.
Who is that?
He's one of the pharmacists.
Oh. You
It
said
did-
you were rude?
It was like a couple weeks before the wedding too. Did I tell you what he said to me before the wedding?
do I want to know?
He was, okay,
Or is it going to make me hate men forever?
it's gonna make you hate men.
Oh, great.
Figured.
Right.
So-
Bliss.
Something came to my station that
Wait,
wasn't,
wait, he's making fun of my paint. Look at this.
yeah. that's
What
bad.
is that? That's some actual mushroom.
I accidentally squirted too much one time.
I'm not using that.
It said.
Okay, something came to my station that wasn't in my station. Like it didn't belong, it should have been going to a different station. It was
That's what
was
mine did.
the station next to
Yeah,
mine.
you
But when that had happened previously, like they were like, oh, we need to fix that. And so I didn't, I sent it back for someone to fix it. And I was like, this isn't my station. Whatever. I wrote a little note on it.
Sometimes.
I would not have minded going to grab it. That wasn't the problem. The problem was that it was wrong and needed to be fixed. So I sent it back. A little bit later, he gets it. And he's like, you couldn't walk 5 feet over there and grab it? And I was like, well, no, that wasn't the problem. I would have done that. It's just, it needed to be fixed. Because previously when that had happened to me, it was fixed. Someone else fixed it. And then I couldn't, he told me to fix it, but I didn't have the right thing on my computer, like the right app or whatever on my computer to fix it. So I don't even remember what all else was said. Oh, he yelled across the pharmacy to the other pharmacist and was like, hey, April, can you fix this? Because Alyssa's too lazy to walk 5 feet.
Instant, I would have killed him. Execution.
Well, and mind you, week of my wedding.
I'm 15.
Mind you, I was 15. No, but, and then he
Keep in mind, that's the same type of man that would get mad if you made a joke about all men.
Yeah.
He would get mad about that.
well, and then he turns, looks at me, and he says, just because it's the week of your wedding doesn't mean you get to be a diva, or something like that.
Public execution.
He said something to that effect. It was like, just because you're getting married this week doesn't mean you can be a drama queen. I don't remember exactly what his words were, but it was that. And I looked at him and said, Cash, don't mess with me today. Like, you can't, Like, just, I can't
She
do
said,
it.
I am going to be a dick.
I said, I can't do it. I said, Cash, don't. I can't deal with it
So
today.
you don't
It was the
listen.
one day that week I was working. I worked Monday and then I had the rest of the week off before the wedding. And he knew he pissed me off.
I would have never talked to him again.
Well,
Yes.
he's kind of in charge. So.
I'm just about. Whenever Tanner was joking about Travis, like me having words with Travis, I was like, Tanner, do you honestly think that Travis could handle like me being mad at him? Because there's just no way. I don't know. When I get angry, I get so angry.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I didn't talk to people for months whenever they made me mad.
Are you broken?
Literally like 6 months.
Have we ever made you mad?
You guys?
Like
Not that mad.
Not that mad now. I don't think I've ever been like mad. Normally it's just like annoyed.
Remember that one time we
Whoa.
had a fight in high school? I don't even remember what it was about.
I do. If it was the one that I made you ride the bus, I know what it was
Between
about.
the two of you?
Maybe that's what it was.
Wasn't
There
it
was that, but there was one where we had a football game that night.
Wasn't I like the awkward one in the middle of that?
Aren't you always? Not in a bad way.
I'm just trying to think of what. Because I remember the one about the bus. I wouldn't even say I was mad. I was just annoyed, and I was like, yeah, I'm done with this.
I
And
don't
so I was like,
remember.
go get on the bus because I'm not driving you.
What did I even do? I don't even think I did anything.
That's crazy.
I know it was because you guys kept messing with my. You know how I don't like stuff messed with in my car, and you guys would literally like pull the seat belts and like yank on the door handles.
He was that way worse than I was, and you let him ride with you.
No, I didn't. I don't think I let either of you ride with me, and I got mad about
No,
that.
he did. You let him ride with you. You told me to ride the bus. Isn't that what happened?
I don't remember this at all.
I don't think so. I want to say that I
No,
rode alone.
you told me separately to ride the bus. I rode the bus by myself.
I don't remember, but that's funny if you did.
It might have been like
And then Jansen
you
was
guys
like,
started arguing about it, and I probably just didn't care and still rode with her. And then you probably
well, yeah. Jansen later was like, I think she was joking because like he rode with you.
Oh no, I definitely wasn't joking. I was mad about it.
Well, he still rode with you that day.
Well, I probably didn't care.
Yeah, Jansen doesn't often care about what other people feel.
Owie.
I don't know if that was the same.
I feel like I just know I can just
Thing.
deal with people if they're mad.
I doubt it would be the same thing.
But I just
don't
remember-
think that would carry on for like a whole evening.
I just remember there was like one football game where like
I do have like a faint memory of that, but I don't know.
I
what
can't
it would
remember
have
what
been
it was either.
I feel like you two always get beef.
about. I get beef with everyone though.
Yeah, but like not the same.
Name one person I have a beef with.
Well, I mean like,
Impossible challenge.
and this is that. I feel like you two beef with each other more than I beef with one of you.
I think that's because we're like sisters. We argue like that.
That's because we're soul sisters.
Yeah, Jansen, you just don't get it.
I just want to thank you guys.
I'm gonna kill her. I'm literally gonna kill her. What are you thanking us for?
For being my friends, even when I was like doing crazy stuff.
Oliver, go lay down. You're not even touching me and it's annoying me.
You know,
I got beef with Oliver now.
You know, I was like really. Sometimes I didn't deserve your friendship.
Go.
I'm not joking.
This
either,
is
but-
therapy session, guys.
Well, this is what happens when there's no music on.
We're getting deep.
No, sometimes I didn't deserve it. I'm being serious. Like,
Okay, well,
And y'all
like
stayed friends with
name
me.
one time.
mostly what I'm thinking about is when I was hanging out with Holly. That was a rough time. Exactly.
Oh,
Holly, what was wrong with Holly?
I remember Holly.
Holly was a bad person.
I
She was
remember
really
Holly, but I
selfish.
don't remember Holly.
She's a bad influence on me.
Damn.
She made me.
Chloe obviously was. She got arrested. That's tea.
Holly, hope you're not watching.
Chloe, log off.
Chloe, go pay your bill.
Why does the CDC keep calling me? This is the third time.
They're trying to tell you.
The
They
CDC.
literally left a voicemail that said that they're doing a like survey for like child immunization or something.
That's a scam.
What does that have
probably.
to do with you?
I don't have a child.
You don't have a child and you aren't a child. You should have answered.
A child. I said, hell
Why
no.
would they be calling at 8:44 p.m.?
They literally just been calling.
Speaking of people though on Instagram, I have no reason to follow someone and like their pictures if it's not mutual. Unless it's a celebrity. Because obviously I just like that celebrity. But if you're like on the same level as me and just a normal human being and you don't have the decency to follow me and like my stuff, then I'm not gonna do the same for you. I'm interested in this topic now. So you like interacting, like, and I say that in the way of like liking people's posts or commenting or whatever you do, of people who like don't pay attention to you or anything.
I just have never thought about it that way.
I honestly, being fully honest, I probably don't actually do any of that.
I like
it? You
I
don't
just-
like people?
Like, I don't think I have people on social media that I like their shit. Like, if they don't like mine, then like I usually don't like theirs. Or it's
So
like if
we're in
I
the same boat basically.
I don't think
if I
I
like
am
theirs
liking.
and they interact with it, like if I like it and they like acknowledge that I liked it, like they like my like or something, then yeah, usually. But I feel like a lot of those people would also like interact with something I posted.
I do feel like I'm only liking people's things of people I like or would talk to.
I slid up on her story the other day actually. About that one, the teacher for the note said that it was like F you miss you fat effing
I guess I
B-word.
didn't see that. Was it on her story?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh.
And I slid up on it and I was like,
Doesn't she teach high schoolers?
middle school.
That's scary. Anything above elementary is scary.
I slid up on it and I was like, dang, these kids be getting too bold. And she said, yeah, that was because they were told to write appreciation letters for their teachers. I said, okay.
Oh my god.
Being a teacher is crazy.
Yeah, reason 500 why I would never be a teacher. That would have given me body dysmorphia.
She's not even fat.
No, she's
I
not.
don't know.
I feel like she's thriving though. I'm happy for her. Like I know, like exactly, and I've talked to Tanner about this before, but I think it's because I like, when I get mad, it's like I say things. Like I'm not like physically doing something, obviously. I'm not like beating someone up, but like I'm gonna say stuff that's like mean.
Yeah.
And I literally have told Tanner before, like I know exactly what to say to like every single person around me that would like,
Hurt them to their
yeah,
core.
hurt them like terribly.
We're gonna start crying just thinking about it.
Those are things to think about because I have mental illness and I'm crazy.
That's kind of crazy.
And if people wrong me, like I want them their life to be horrible.
Alright.
Jason, that's my cup.
That's my coupe.
I swear to God, that's mine.
That's my coupe. Remember
The
that?
jar, the skull cup.
I literally said whose is this?
No, the skull one.
The skull?
Yeah,
That's not true.
it's not. I have one just like it then. I have one similar.
Because I also have one.
You slayed as always.
You know
What's
your pot
new?
looks good.
You think you're hot and sexy.
You just gotta do it, Carl.
This is so motivational.
I mean, at the end of the day, you can just paint over it
At the end of the day,
Jason already painted over his stuff.
multiple times.
I caught that. I clocked that. I love your little ombre moment you
clock
got.
that hoe.
Heard that.
That was my stomach. I think it's just my food digesting
Yeah, that adds up.
and pooping.
Aaron's pooping in the chair.
Ah, that was lopsided.
Just keep doing it. Keep
But
outlining
listen,
it.
is the only reason I'm still alive.
The only.
Just keep at it, girl.
You know, at work, it's Demi that keeps me alive. I literally told her the other day, I was like, Demi, you're my rock.
I'll kill Demi.
Wait, I have this picture.
Just wants to be
It's gonna be
loved.
Alyssa.
Amazing.
Insert that picture so y'all can see it. I talk about you guys at work all the time, though.
Do you?
Yeah. I have your guys' picture at work.
Oh,
On
really?
my desk, yeah.
Which one?
That's so dark.
The
What
one
was it?
where you asked us to be your bridesmaid.
Oh, that's sweet. That is a really good one.
Thank you.
You need to replace it with a wedding one.
You just want your wedding picture there.
Yeah. I've been trying to decide if I should post all my wedding photos on Facebook or not.
You should.
Just like one big post. Okay, since you said.
I'm
That's
making them
cute.
different sizes.
You need to do more like a triangle shape one.
What do you mean?
You know what that reminds me of?
More of a triangle?
Do you remember that
No.
little
No.
app? It was called like Pooh.
Yes,
That's
okay,
like the
yes.
perfect shape.
It is.
I had that on my Kindle Fire. Sponsored.
My Kindle Fire.
Yeah, sponsored. Go to Amazon, buy a Kindle Fire, use code Alyssa,
Use code Titty.
and get it for free. Every time, so like last time I read, so I read it 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago. But before that, I hadn't read it until the flight to New York. I'm talking about Onyx Storm, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
Literally, my stomach is going haywire.
I'm so glad.
Every time I read it, I'm like back into it. I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever read. This piece of literature. I can't believe
So
it.
good.
And then I'll like forget about it for like 2 weeks, and then I'll like get back into it. I'm like, God, how do I put this down? And it's
And
a
then you
cycle
put it down.
I go through. Yeah.
Would you guys mind if I clear coated my pot?
Can you do it outside? Near my stomach.
That wasp does not move from that nest.
He moves though. He is
I've
alive.
never seen him get off of that damn nest. I think he's a retired father.
Okay, I'll go do it on the front porch.
You mean a deadbeat?
A retired father. That's funny. That's pretty funny, Jansen.
Retire from being a father.
Thank you.
Jansen, do we annoy you?
No.
Do we embarrass you?
No.
I was talking about Tanner at work too, and it's so funny because like they've seen him because literally I stood up the other day at the same exact time Tanner was pulling in. I said, "Oh, Tanner's pulling in." We all stood there and watched him get out of his car.
Walk
in. Also, it's so funny this morning because this morning was the first time Caitlin saw Tanner, and it was so funny because I was telling her that like it sucks because we can't carpool because he works an hour later in the morning than I do, and she was like, "Well, he should just show up early. He could like go for a run or something." And I said, "Well, when he gets out of the car, you'll know why that doesn't happen."
That's rude.
Okay, Tanner would think it was funny if he heard it, but it was rude, and I would never say that about Tanner. I love him so much. That also, I just lied because I didn't say that.
Tanner, if you're watching.
Tanner, if
it's
you're
all
watching,
made up.
and I know you're not because you never support my content.
Damn.
He doesn't. He for real. I'm not even kidding. He doesn't watch a single one of my videos.
I know she's so mad she's having to spray that outside.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What are you saying?
Oh,
Oh. You sprayed it before you're putting more paint on it?
I'm just spraying the bottom because last time I turned it upside down, it like stuck to the cardboard.
Oh, okay, diva.
do you like that clip of Just in Time that I put in the video?
Yeah.
And I also posted it on Instagram too. It was so good.
What?
The Broadway show.
Okay, can we look under this table and see how Ollie's brought all of his toys out here?
I'm telling you, anytime we're out here, he needs to bring all of them out here. He thinks we're moving rooms. Damn, that is strong.
Alyssa, I
Sorry.
can't believe you did that. I
can't
can't believe
believe
you
you
did
done
this.
I kind of like the smell of it though.
I know.
I knew you were a little freak like that.
Hello? Alright.
Guys, I'm not making much progress.
Because you're yapping this whole time.
No, because my paint's not drying.
Is that better?
No. Yeah.
It's probably a good thing it's taking you a minute.
Why?
Because usually I'm always going longer than everyone else.
Me when I
I
when I last longer.
It doesn't. I need to tell your stomach to stop doing that.
I'm sorry. That's just what I said. You know, in high school, I was so, like, extremely. What's the word about like when you like?
Embarrassed?
Yeah, but
What?
I just realized what you were laughing.
It just keeps making like just embarrassed, ugly, stupid, making yourself stupid, depressed.
I'll give you a gun. Okay, no,
I was
like
like, damn, stop guessing.
I'm trying to think of self-conscious. That's the word
Oh,
I'm thinking
yeah,
of.
that's-
Of that, because my stomach has always done that. And anytime like the classroom would be quiet, I would be like freaked out because I was like, my stomach's gonna make
We've all
noise.
been there.
And, no, but mine was
When you're,
every
like,
day.
Trying to let a fart out, but you're like.
Not the same thing.
Literally a completely
You're
different thing
testing.
than what I'm talking about.
No, because my stomach would grow all the time if I was trying to hold in my farts. You know what I mean?
That is an odd thing.
Tonight, minions, we steal the moon.
That'd be kind of funny.
Maybe-
Y'all look over and it's just all the minions lined up on the bottom.
That would be
was
so sick.
funny. Me and
This one looks
Mason,
bad now compared to that one.
Mason and I were talking about doing for Halloween. He dresses up as Gro, and I'll get like an inflatable like moon costume.
That would be funny.
Wouldn't that be funny? Who's doing a Halloween party?
We can dress up as minions.
Jansen.
Do you have a Venmo account?
That's the thing is now that I'm getting a
She asks
house,
me the most random questions all the time.
everyone keeps telling me I should throw all these parties, but like historically, anytime I've tried to throw a party,
No one shows
no
up.
one shows up. Like if I throw a party, I'm generally gonna threaten everyone that if they cancel last minute, I will not speak to them ever again.
Okay, well I will say, don't invite Mason.
Okay, well Mason's different because I kind of prepared for that. And I'm really gonna have to just get people used to Ollie because if people want to come over, they have to deal with the fact that they might get bit on the way in.
You will later.
You make everyone sign a waiver at the door.
If Ollie bites you, you cannot sue me because we are on my property now.
Life in a highway.
I'll never forget when my mom bought me the Rascal Flatts CD at JCPenney. It was so random too. Never, she doesn't like listen to modern music. She
Good
just-
thing she chose country to start with.
Yeah, she said, "Here, get this."
I'm so sorry.
Cut that out. I need the magic school bus to go in my intestines and see what's going on.
You need this first
What
one
I
up
did-
here.
The bus would be crushed. They all died.
They're all on the bus. She said there's some turbulence up here, kids. Hang on tight.
At the end of the day, did y'all watch Brittany Broski's new podcast?
You know, something I haven't admitted is that I don't watch your podcasts.
That's fine. I don't watch them all. I just watch them occasionally.
I just watched compilations.
But just watch the first like 3 minutes of this one, and it's she's right into the video singing an Irish song.
Oh, I did
Like,
see
for
a clip.
literally
I saw
3
a clip
minutes.
of that. She sang the whole song, and it was actually really good.
It was. She's good at
She's
everything.
got the accent.
She literally after that she was like, yeah, my Irish accent is not good because I haven't got to perfect it as much as her like British one.
Her British accent's crazy.
Well, at least we don't get shot before my maths class.
That was crazy. What do y'all think for strawberry?
Strawberry. The lighter.
Lighter, yeah.
This one?
Yeah, that one's too dark. I would use the other one for like shading if you wanted to, but. Okay.
She said, do you see my pop right now? Cut that out.
Keep that in.
Chance is being insensitive.
She'd be excited about it because that means staying home from work.
I'm not that lazy.
No, you
Listen,
still
there is
work.
some members of my family.
You think being a stay-at-home mom is lazy?
No, I don't think that's lazy. I think people like someone in my family. I won't
Okay.
say their name, but it rhymes with sneezy.
Sneezy, if you're out there, you heard it here first.
But yeah, I do think that she has used having kids as an excuse to not have a job because she never wanted a job.
Now that I actually have a job that I like, I'm like, yeah, I don't mind working. I do love saying at work sometimes. Previously we had talked about like, so Demi originally went to college for like, she wanted to like work with like kids and like some kind of psychology type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were talking about like things that we originally like wanted to do. And like Caitlin, she went to school for like sports medicine or something like that. And they were just talking about how things like that they originally wanted to do, now they don't want to do. And I was like, yeah, so I can't relate because I just didn't want a job. Which is completely true, by the way. I didn't want to work. I was like, there's nothing that I can imagine like wanting to do. And I still think that way kind of.
Is this a
But
good strawberry shape?
yeah. What is under my foot? Why is Abby Troy here?
Tonight,
Yeah, because you do not be playing games.
we do the moon. We do the moon. Oh my God.
Oh, I can put my hand here.
Tonight we do the moon.
I'm trying to do a circle.
I'm trying to literally think.
I heard that.
You're making me so self-conscious about it.
Am I?
Good.
I have like past trauma that we talked about 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
When she was in high school,
apparently.
she was insecure and depressed, hated herself, and wanted to die.
Did you want to die, Erin?
No, I've never wanted to die. I'm too scared to die. Y'all know that.
That's true.
I literally freak out about that all the time, thinking I'm dying. So that I did get lucky in that way. Hypochondria, like, really helped me in that way.
I remember a time when I was really upset, and it was when I was doing color guard, and I was dating Landon,
Cherries.
and it was like winter, so it's showing again.
Oh, cherries.
You didn't have to say it again.
2 balls.
Okay, well,
Show the camera.
Oh yeah.
Say it again.
cheers.
Cheers.
Anyways, you're upset.
It was when I was doing winter guard, and we'd like drive to Dallas like every weekend. And I was just very upset because I just didn't have money. And
Oh,
so
I
like,
feel that.
I literally thought I was gonna have to like drop out. And I literally was like, I wanna do color guard, like everyone's doing color guard and enjoying it, and like I don't get to because I don't have money to do it. And I'm like literally on FaceTime like crying to Landon, who is literally marching for free because his parents are paying for everything and he doesn't even have a job, so he doesn't even have to worry about it. And it was hard. It was just annoying because it was like, just felt like wow, this is something I really enjoy, and I'm basically not gonna be able to do it because I just didn't have support. And I was just having to pay for everything for myself.
Are you saying that you wanted to not be alive then?
No, I was
Oh.
just very, very upset. But I think it was just because I was young and I hadn't really had anything that made me upset yet. And it was also the person I was dating lived far away, so
That was wild.
yeah, it was stupid that I did all that. But
You live and you learn.
I definitely think that relationship ruined my romance. That's tea for another time.
No, remember? She walked up to me in the middle of the stress of the wedding, trying to take photos, and she said, "What's your favorite color?"
That is funny.
It was really funny though. But I could not, like, I didn't.
Look, Charlotte, I'm literally gonna kill you right now.
Well, I think I was actually talking to somebody else, but I was like, I completely ignored her.
Is she the one that just kept reading me the whole goddamn time I was in that room?
Yeah.
I would literally just stand there and be like, why are you in here?
She did?
I'm like, why are you in here?
I didn't know she said that. That's great.
And then she was like, whenever I opened the little gift you got me and had those little eye masks.
Oh,
And
she
she's
was
just like,
reading you hard.
Why
with
did you?
those.
Why do you have one? I was like, cause I have to take care of my eyes. And she just like, do you even know how to use it? And I said, well, I'm about to find out.
I
I
don't
said, are
think
you
she
gonna
knows.
judge me?
I don't think she knows what a gay person is.
Nope.
And she also was like, you put them on wrong.
And so I was like, well, how do I put them on? And then she wasn't helping me.
Okay, well, it's one thing to tell
And
you
then
that
you
got it
asked
wrong.
you asked someone else, and they were like, no, you did it right.
Yeah. So I was like, Charlotte.
Oh, God, you can't say that. Cut that.
Cut that. You need it, Aaron's got it.
Don't put that in the video.
I'm gonna be honest, Elsa, anything you say don't put in is gonna go in. I'm kidding.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Do you see that Club Majestic is doing Wicked?
Yeah.
Like a Wicked theme
I've been waiting for her because Brandon's obsessed with Wicked.
night.
Yeah. Also, they're doing Wicked at the Tulsa Theater. Why don't we go see it?
I noticed that. We're poor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Actually. Give me about 2 years.
I always forget that you guys have $0 to your name.
I'm a fucking single homeowner.
It actually is really impressive that you're buying a house. Like, I'm proud of you.
It's actually really scary though, because I'm really scared that I'm biting off way more than I can chew, and I'm just gonna regret it.
God always makes a way.
Cut that. Because that just pissed me off.
Good enough. I'm mad now. Melissa, how are you feeling religiously?
I what to think of.
Oh, right. Okay, I think I'm done with
Alright,
this.
so anyways.
What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I still don't really pay attention to church, if that tells you anything. But sometimes I'm like, maybe I should get baptized to be safe.
I think that's a good idea.
And then
It's not
other
gonna
times
hurt.
I'm like, F the police. You know what I'm saying?
I have this feeling of anytime I see a religious something on social media, I like roll my eyes. So
I only feel that way if it's someone who like says they're religious, but they're actively doing things that is like, the Bible literally says, hey, don't do that. And they're actively doing that.
yeah.
Like if someone is like so proud of being a Christian and they like post about it all the time, and then they post like videos of them like going to a bar and drinking. Okay, let's be for real.
Be so for real.
Actually, I've been into orange recently. I like orange. I don't love it, but I like it.
Orange is a good color if it's not like neon.
If it's not blatant.
That is the tiniest brush I've ever
That
seen.
is.
in my-
I didn't.
Why is it
I
one
didn't
strand
even
of hair?
realize.
That's the Patrick picture. This is what I have so far. Here are my mushrooms.
Let's see what the audience.
Those look good.
Thank you.
Well, let's ask the audience.
Yeah, she said, let's ask the live audience or whatever. And she said, this is a pre-recorded video.
That's funny.
Focus on it.
That's how I know it wasn't funny. I never else said, yeah, that was funny.
No, I mean it.
Also, whenever I said, should I bring my camera and record it? And you said, if you want to.
I think you're just reading into my text, my messaging way too much. I'm literally.
I just feel like normally you'd be like, yeah, that'd be fun. But instead you said, if you want to.
I feel like normally you don't ask, and I think I was maybe like half asleep or something.
She said I don't ask for consent. I do what I want.
Chat.
Oh.
Children.
Do you guys have another mixy thing?
Yeah, they're in there. There's like quite a few of them.
King.
Don't use that one though.
Too bad.
Don't use that one. Use the other one. I'm kidding.
I actually got pain in my mouth last time I was painting.
Why?
Well, I was trying to like open those, and they put this piece of plastic on the top that you
This
can
is a
peel
beautiful
off.
color right now, by the way.
Thank you. I know myself. But there's a piece of plastic that you have to peel off, and it's literally the most. And stop.
I literally talked to Tanner as of today. How funny it is that you cannot say the word literally.
Literally. No, Brandon at work literally calls it out every single time.
It's funny.
Literally.
I had
I
never
can't even
noticed
say
that.
like whenever I think about it, I can't say it the way I always say it. It's only in the moment when I'm going quick.
Can we talk about how he says wolf?
Yeah.
Can we just act like I say things normally and stop bullying?
No.
You said crackle barrel.
Crackle bagel.
Ooh, that's a pretty plum color. I'm lying, it's ugly.
Oh,
I'm kidding. It's beautiful.
I'm lying again.
Oh. Oh.
And again, I lie. It's not good for you.
Yeah, if you sit on the pot too long, you get hemorrhoids.
That's how you get hemorrhoids.
What is that hemorrhoid?
It's where like the veins around your butthole like swell up. and hurt when you poop.
Keep that in.
Keep that in because it's medical
It's
advice.
educational. Sabine! Everyone loves the story about that Branson show. When I talk about all the Jesuses at the end.
Oh yeah.
And how terrifying it was.
It was pretty scary.
Even religious people have said that that's kind of scary.
Who's religious that you know?
There's some people at work. Might believe them for it.
Oh.
He said, "Don't worry, I will you."
Don't worry, they know I don't like them.
Well, because I went to work and I was talking about the David thing. And I was talking about how the story of David's actually kind of crazy, and I don't understand why people worship that.
What's crazy about it?
I don't know, just the fact that he like literally cheated on his wife and then killed his friend because he didn't want to tell his friend, and then
Oh yeah.
disappointed his people, and everyone just looked past it.
I think God was pretty disappointed in him.
Yeah,
Well, did David go to heaven?
Probably.
Well, then he wasn't that disappointed.
well, because also I was then told that David's actually one of the heroes that's has a decent story that's not that bad. Which goes to show that apparently all the other men have even worse stories, which is a little concerning.
We do need to find a game online that we can all play.
Literally, the only time I get on my computer now is to either edit videos or play Marvel Rivals. And not even because I
Have you
like
been playing
Marvel
Marvel
Rivals. Huh?
I feel like that's another reason I never asked you to play, because I feel like you don't like Marvel Rivals.
I don't. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's just like, it kind of just is a time passer, you know?
I love it.
You better really love it, because once you buy your house, you're not gonna have money to do anything except for home activities.
Oh, so Alyssa wants to be mean.
I'm just being truthful.
Well, honestly, I'm probably not going to set up Wi-Fi for a little bit.
Why?
Well, because I'm probably just going to be doing a lot of stuff at the house, so there's really no point. I mean, I'm sure I'll set it up. I'm sure once Tanner comes over, he'll take over and start signing me up for stuff.
What do you think about this?
What about it?
My strawberry.
That's good.
Maybe make the green on the left stick off a little bit.
Okay.
Make it like,
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd you say? Make it what? Oh, yeah.
make the ends come like.
What game would you want to play, Alyssa?
I don't know.
Minecraft.
Well, you should research games and see if anything interests you. I'm not big into like story games. I wouldn't be against playing one, I don't know. I'd have to have a really good vibe from it.
Okay, what do we think now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of just looks like a strawberry ran away.
I kind of thought that
Do I need to add some more on top?
too. Yeah, maybe add like a little,
Use stem or something.
yes, little
Yeah.
stem.
It's a little excessive.
I want to dry. You know who's ugly?
Let's hear it.
What do we think? A little bit better?
Yeah, better with the
What
stem.
do you think, Jacob?
Yeah.
Here's some.
No, personally, I haven't.
Personally, I've never heard anything in my life.
Okay, anyways. Camera stopped recording earlier, but we finished. Here's Alyssa's. Cute.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
The blueberry.
The blueberry. Boots down the house.
That blueberry.
Here's mine, the mushroom. Perfect. This one's okay. This is Jansen's.
You can tell he's an amateur.
Yeah, he's new to the whole art thing, but you know, we're working with him and he's getting a lot better. Okay, so
No, Ollie's with you. Look at him.
where's he at? Okay. Yeah, he's all right. final thoughts. Did we have fun?
Yes.
We had a good time. Our plants look so good. That's it.
Slay.
I look really good at this angle.
Yeah, this is kind of good lighting.
This is what you get with long arms.
Fruit salad.
Okay.
Fruit salad.
Weird.